So starting the test drive in the Silverado here, I actually like the grunt of the engine, even though it's a Turbo Max. It sounds good, it's fun to drive, has great pull. And I just like the blow-off valve sound. Now with this being turbocharged, coming out of corners, if you give it a bit, the tires will try to squeal. I mean, it does the same thing with the V8. The outgoing V6 didn't really have that issue unless you floored it, but this does have pretty good torque on the low end. We're gonna give it a pull here. Here we go. Yeah, things quick. It's quick. And I swear I did not have my foot down barely at all. I don't know why I wanted to get up like that, but again, the Turbo Max is kind of like a high output engine, so it's always wanting to pull hard, which is why it gets 18 miles per gallon city and 21 highway. But for those numbers, if you just do light towing, a lot of hauling, I mean, it's really a solid powertrain. A lot of people are like, I'll never have a 4-cylinder in my truck, but it saves you tons of gas in the city and a little bit on the highway, just with how this is set up. And I just like how the 8-speed auto shifts as opposed to the 10-speed as well. It doesn't struggle as much when you need to put your foot down, I think. But of course, the ride quality is pretty good with this being a pickup truck, the longer wheelbase. And yeah, it just, you just get a nice whoosh when you put your foot down just a tad. Now for the money, I do think it's 46 grand I think is a stretch. And I'm just saying that because you have a 2-wheel drive powertrain or a 2-wheel drivetrain with a 4-cylinder and an 8-speed automatic. And I feel like we could do a little better there. Now, when you start seeing these on sale, which might be now depending on how the market's looking in your area, or the end of next year, under 40 grand, if you can get one for that, is a bargain. I just think that extra $5,000 or $6,000 for this basic of a trim is pushing it. So I would never recommend paying sticker price for this one in particular. I just think there are a few little options that shouldn't hike the price up as much as it has. The wheels here, for 300 bucks, you get a good looking truck with these 20-inch aluminum wheels. And for the most part, like the bed liner, I think it's 500 bucks. That's not a bad price for that. But it's a 2-wheel drive custom with no convenience package. And I think if you go with some of these optional packages that might add 800 bucks or 1,000 bucks, it makes a big difference. Because I prefer the telescoping steering wheel as opposed to just having the tilt. Now with the space you get in here, tilt's not bad. But it's just kind of like, dang, I'm paying 46 grand for a truck and I can't move my steering wheel forward and back, just up and down. So that's just my opinion. You still get a lot of standard features though. Lane keeping system. And then your forward collision indicator. But I want to give one more thank you to Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro for allowing me to review this truck. Again, I'll leave a link below in the description to their new vehicle inventory. You can pull up your window stickers there, kind of compare apples to apples if you'd like. But if you're looking for a vehicle closer to home, click on that second link down below. It takes a minute to fill out your information, and I'll make sure the local dealers in your area are fighting to get you the best price on one of these or any new vehicle. But all in all, I think a solid buy if you can get it for the right price. Again, I wouldn't pay sticker, but for under 40 grand, I mean, it's a lot of truck here. And again, I just wouldn't be scared of the Turbo Max. It's a solid engine. It really is. But with all that being said, this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Custom.